Urgent Washington Commanders fans. Do not miss this. What just happened? You won't believe this one. But before we reveal the big news, make sure to subscribe to the channel, because here, we bring you daily videos with the latest Washington Commanders updates. And to not miss anything, activate the notifications. Ladies and gentlemen, fans of the Washington Commanders, today we have some explosive news that's been making waves across the NFL community. The buzz is so intense that you can almost feel the energy in the air. The Commanders, a team that's been quietly building and strategizing in this offseason, are now reportedly in serious talks to acquire a top-tier defensive tackle, DJ Reader. Now, for those of you who follow the league closely, you know how crucial the interior defensive line is for a team's success, especially in today's NFL where pass rushes and run defenses can make or break a season. And let me tell you, adding a player like DJ Reader could be the kind of move that transforms the Commanders from a decent team into a playoff contender or even a dark horse in the NFC. So, what's the story here? Well, the whispers first started circulating a few days ago, but now they're gaining traction and becoming more concrete. Sources close to the league suggest that the Commanders are actively exploring a trade for Reader, a proven and disruptive force on the defensive front. Known for his relentless motor, his ability to clog running lanes, and his knack for getting into the backfield to pressure quarterbacks, Reader is the kind of player who can instantly elevate a defense. This isn't just about plugging a hole, it's about adding a game-changer to the roster who can command double teams, free up other pass rushers, and be a constant threat to offenses. Now, for those of you who might not be as familiar with DJ Reader, let's take a quick look at his background. He's been a steady presence in the league since entering the NFL a few years ago, initially drafted by the Houston Texans. Over his career, Reader has developed into one of the league's most underrated interior linemen. He's known for his stout run defense, his ability to occupy multiple blockers, and his high motor. Last season, he notched impressive stats, including multiple tackles for loss, sacks, and a handful of quarterback hits, all while being a disruptive force that offenses had to account for on every play. His presence on the field is not just about raw numbers but about the chaos he causes for offensive lines, often freeing up linebackers and other defenders to make plays. The potential acquisition of Reader by the Commanders has fans dreaming about what this could mean for the team. The defense, which has shown flashes of promise but often struggled with consistency, could see a major turnaround with a player of his caliber. With the team's current roster, there's a lot of talent, especially on offense, but the defensive line has been a spot where they've sought improvement. Adding a player like Reader could provide that extra push, that extra edge that could turn a good defense into a dominant one. Imagine the possibilities: a front line that's tough to run against, relentless in rushing the quarterback, and capable of forcing turnovers. For fans, that's the kind of defense that wins games and makes teams feared across the league. But, of course, all of this hinges on the negotiations and the trade talks. As of now, nothing has been finalized, and the teams are exploring their options. The Commanders' front office is known for being strategic and patient, so don't expect a hasty move. They're weighing the benefits, considering their cap space, and trying to gauge what it would take to land a player like Reader. On the other side, the Houston Texans, who are rebuilding and looking to acquire draft capital or young players, might see this as an opportunity to bolster their roster with draft picks or develop younger talent. This kind of trade isn't just about the immediate impact, it's also about the future. The Commanders have been in a bit of a rebuilding phase, trying to find their identity and build a team that can compete at the highest level. Acquiring a veteran like DJ Reader could send a strong message that they're serious about contending sooner rather than later. It's about making that bold move, that statement move, that shows the league that Washington is back in the game and ready to challenge the NFC powers. Now, let's talk a bit about what this means for the upcoming season. The NFC is stacked, with teams like the Eagles, 49ers, and Cowboys all vying for playoff positioning, but the Commanders have been quietly assembling a roster that could surprise everyone. Their offense, led by quarterback Sam Howell, who showed potential last year, is looking to take a step forward. But it's the defense that could be the real difference maker, and adding someone like DJ Reader could be the spark they need to elevate their play and become a top-tier unit. If this trade goes through, it would definitely shift the balance of power in the NFC East, and suddenly, the Commanders wouldn't be just a team to watch, they'd be a team to fear. And fans, imagine the energy in FedEx Field if this move happens. The crowd would be electric, knowing that their team just made a bold, strategic move to improve and compete at a higher level. This kind of aggressive offseason move is exactly what the team needs to generate buzz and confidence heading into training camp and the fall. It's not just about adding a talented player, it's about sending a message to the rest of the league that the Commanders are serious about their ambitions. Of course, there are still some hurdles to clear. The trade negotiations could take time, and there's always the possibility that the deal might fall apart or that the team's plans change. But the fact that these discussions are happening at all is a sign that the Commanders are exploring every avenue to improve their roster. It's a testament to the front office's commitment to building a competitive team and making smart, impactful moves. Now, let's take a moment to reflect on the bigger picture. The NFL offseason is always full of surprises, and it's the moves like these that can define a team's season. The Commanders are at a pivotal point. They have a talented roster, a passionate fanbase, and now, possibly, the opportunity to add a key piece that could be the difference in their quest to return to the playoffs. Their fans have been patient, waiting for the team to take that next step, and this potential trade for DJ Reader could very well be the catalyst for that push. So, as we keep an eye on the developments, remember that the NFL offseason is a chess game. Teams are making moves, testing waters, and trying to outsmart each other. The Commanders are clearly in the mix, looking for that one move that can elevate their game. And if they pull off this trade, it's going to be a game-changer, a move that fans will be talking about all season long. Pause here, just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Washington Commanders news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick, and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now, let's continue with the big reveal. And now, Washington Commanders fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Do you think adding DJ Reader is the move that could finally push this team over the edge? Are you excited about the potential impact he could have on the defense and the team's overall success? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Washington Commanders. Remember, this is a team that's been building patiently, making smart moves, and trying to find that perfect mix of talent and grit. The addition of a player like Reader could be the piece they've been searching for, that piece to turn a good defense into a dominant one, and a promising season into a memorable playoff run. Keep in mind that the NFL offseason is never dull, and every day brings new rumors, new signings, and new strategic moves. The Commanders are no exception. They've been quietly working behind the scenes, and this potential trade signifies their desire to compete now, not just later. The fanbase is buzzing with anticipation, and the team's front office is under pressure to make the right call. So, stay tuned, because we'll be here updating you every step of the way as more news emerges and the picture becomes clearer. In the end, whether this trade materializes or not, one thing is certain: the Washington Commanders are making a statement. They're showing that they're ready to be aggressive, that they're committed to improving their roster, and that they believe in their vision for a successful future. That's what it's all about in the NFL: bold moves, strategic thinking, and a relentless pursuit of greatness. So, fans, buckle up, because this offseason might just turn out to be one of the most exciting in recent memory for Washington. Thanks for staying with us, and don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth analysis, updates, and insider info. Remember, the NFL offseason is a roller coaster, and we're here to ride it with you, bringing all the latest news, rumors, and expert insights about the Washington Commanders. Keep your eyes peeled because the next few weeks could bring even more surprises. This could be the start of something special, a move that propels the Commanders back into the conversation for NFC supremacy. So, stay with us, stay excited, and as always, thank you for being part of this incredible journey with the Washington Commanders.